Hey, what's up, everyone? Just want to do a quick recap video of my day at the desk, so let's get into this. So coming into today, I had this loss still on Monday. I was able to get some back on Tuesday, some back on Wednesday, and then here on today on Thursday, I actually had started out as not the best day of trading, I would say. Just overall, just I made a really poor choice in my trade, and we'll get into that in a sec. But anyways, I ended up finishing the day good. I came back with my second trade, pulled a little bit of money back of that first loss, and then on the third trade actually worked out really good, and we'll get into that right now. So coming into the morning, I was looking at the charts, and we had this. This is FOMC from yesterday. This is the previous day New York VWAP. That's the yellow line. So we can see here after the FOMC minutes and Donald Trump tweeting some stuff, we get some moves in the market. We get an open into the overnight session and price pushes up and it takes its point of control and takes its value area high. These are three things I'll make a video on. I'm just starting to learn about them, so I don't want to dive too much into it. I got them on my 15-minute chart and I'm using them as key levels of reference. So you have your value area high, your point of control, and value area low. I won't dive too much into it right now, but I'm using these right now, and as I get more familiar with them and understand the nuances of it, I will definitely I'll make a video and explain more of how I'm using it, why I'm using it. So as you can see through this overnight session, we get basically price just wants to it looks good, it looks bullish. We're making higher highs from the FOMC, so everything's looking good on this end. And as we come into the start of the morning, we get this push up here. And this is where I'll get into the first trade I took. So the first trade I took is you have the price action. We have market open here. It kind of chops around the New York VWAP. But I'm seeing this higher high and this higher low. So I'm thinking long. And I was long coming into the morning after seeing that 15-minute chart. The mistake I made is I was focused on catching the long here and I didn't. And I missed this move up, which led me to have some FOMO and to put a high a day VWAP on. And basically, as soon as we broke that high a day, it FOMO'd me into taking a long there. What I didn't realize is that we have this first break of the opening range, which is, a golden rule we use in the BSC, and it's something we talk about quite a bit, is to never take the first break. Price will always pull back. You never get, and it happens, and it's happened in the past too, where breaks the range for the first time and it pumps and it keeps going up, but majority of the time you get a pullback. So now we got a first break of the range. I'm paying basically the highest price. So I have to have my stop down here below the opening range high, which puts me in a bad spot because I just, I have to afford to take the heat if I want to be paying to get in up here. So overall, just a poor entry. And you can see price basically pins this level again and then just comes straight back down. I take a full loss for $200. And basically, after doing my markup and posting it in the group and having a discussion with some of the members in the group, just realized that this is total amateur hour. This is, for a year trading and the level I trade at, this was just a total unneeded loss. So I moved on from there. We get a little bit later and we get this price action where now we can see we make this lower low. And we're sitting at the value area low on ES, and we get this push back up. And as we come back and take the previous day VWAP, I'm looking for this level here when we take the New York VWAP, which is the blue line. As we come back up, I wait for the 15-minute candle close to open above the point of control instead of getting in. I originally would have got in down here, but just from the first loss, I was kind of, it took a little hit in my confidence. So I basically, and as price peters out here, I don't know if we're going to reject hard off this, what's going on, or the buyers control, sellers in control. When you see price action like this, it's really tough to know where to know who's in control. So as soon as we took this level, I got in, caught this long, I scalped it, trailed my stop aggressively. And as we come up here, my target is going to be the opening range high, which is this black line. That's my initial target. But as we come back here and I see price start to pull down and we have this, you can already see now, are we just making a lower high? So price could easily pull back down here. So you know what? I want to secure some profits. I want to get some of that loss back. So I secured 60% of the loss from earlier. I'm up $131. I get out of the trade and price comes back down to here. So I'm good with it. I would have in the past just locked my stop at break even and took a donut and would have been stuck in that for 15 minutes and basically would have got zero. So that's my second trade. I'm still liking the price action. I want to see if we can hold these levels and get a push higher that way. This is where my third trade comes in. So this is my second trade. Price pushes up, comes back down. I would have got stopped out at break even, so glad I took profits here. As we come back down, it finds some support at the initial balance low, finds some support at the previous day's VWAP. I'm interested to get in here again, but again, because of that first loss, I want to be cautious. And, you know, this in the long run, we're going to find out if it's a good thing or bad thing. But, you know, today, me being cautious helped me out greatly. So, you know, in the short term right now, until I build my confidence back up, it's helping me. I'm waiting for a 15-minute candle close. Again, we close above the point of control. Now I'm looking to get long. Like, you know, I'm confident now. We're taking the New York VWAP, the start of day VWAP, this opening range. I actually got back in at the exact same price that I bought my second trade, which is 84. Where if you look here on this 15-minute chart, you could have shorted at 84 and caught this down. You could have longed it back up to 84. You could have shorted it again down from 84 and then back up. So, you know, 84 was a thing that we say price pays. For me today, I know Austin was saying 79, but I like the 84s. So I got back in here long. Everything is pumping. Everything's looking good. NQ's looking good. We're getting some move. I thought about taking profits here, but I'm quite confident that we're going to get a move higher. There's a ton of orders sitting up here at 6,100. At 60.90, I believe that were the other orders, or 60.92. So I'm confident we're going to get a move up. The CVDs was negative, I believe, like negative 4,000, and it has come down to starting to go positive again. So I'm confident in everything. So what I do now is once we get back up here, I trail my stop aggressively. After each candle close, I pull my stop up a little more, a little more, a little more. My original TP was going to be this as we took out this previous high structure. And then my next TP was going to be the opening range high. And as we take that, I aggressively trail my stop. This candle closes, I put my stop right here, I get stopped out. So I'm up $387 on this trade alone. Plus that, what I made on the last trade, I ended the day up $310. So from a $200 loss to a $310 profit, I got to say that's a pretty good damn day. Pretty damn good day. But yeah, so that's basically it. And then after that, price did push higher. I'm not sad at all. I actually had to take my mom to an appointment. So my day was kibosh, but again, that's why we're trading, right? So we're trading specifically to be able to have the freedom to do things. And yeah, my mom needed a ride to the hospital, so I was free to do that, and I was glad I got to do that for her. So I'm just back now. I'm making this video a little late. So as usual, subscribe. This was just a quick one. I kind of went through it. I wish I could have spent a little more time, but you know, it's getting, I just wanted to get this wrapped up. But yeah, please click that subscribe button, follow along. You know, I'm trying to get, I feel more comfortable making these videos. I'm getting better and better at it. So, you know, any comments, please, you know, feedback would be great. Any ideas, anything you guys want to see or want me to explain better, I totally can do that. So yeah, just let me know what you're thinking, and let's do this. So everybody enjoy your night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.